Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we have a very fun unboxing. This is probably my last Menagerie unboxing due to the fact that now I would be waiting on them to release more products in order for me to buy from them. Or their single in the shade Lily, they have yet to restock since they removed it from my order one time. Real quick, earrings are Glimmer Peach. The only thing that stinks is just they're not heavy, but my earring hole on this side at least wants to face down, so they ain't, but I think they're really cute. My top is from Target, and I'm feeling like 2001. I would be wearing my big fat blue skirt right now, but the house is 4,000,002 degrees. I'm not sure about that, but first things first, let's talk about the order that I placed 2 Menagerie orders within the same week because they did a restock and then they restocked a few singles. So these are the singles that I got. We have Canary, Besties, Caramelized, and Tutu. And when I get the other shades out, I do want to swatch them for you. So let's get a little towel that we can wipe our hands on for the swatches. Perfect. So I did order some things, you guys. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that there was a bit of a oh, there's a hair, a conundrum with Menagerie. I don't have a love-hate relationship with them. I have a love question mark relationship because they've taken things out of my order when they were in stock when I bought them. They only did that once, but it was enough to where I still haven't been able to get the shadow. So you get a sticker and a little thank you for your purchase. And I do plan on doing swatches for everything in this. I've yet to have an issue with their shipping. The way in which they pack the product, I've not had a single issue with that. So I'm hoping that nobody is broken because that would be so sad, RIP. Okay, so let's start with my 2 singles that I got. I was very excited because I've been wanting this one for a little bit. I got the shade Turtle Club, which is their green trifoil, I think it is. Which, you know, oh, this is actually going to make a kind of cute palette. Could it be a Powerpuff Girls palette? Oh my goodness. So this is Turtle Club. It's one of their like multi-dimensional little shadows. They've got Snowball, which is in the Pastel Pup palette, and then the yellow Chicky, and then the pink bunny. And then I got a single shade. This is from the Killer Purr palette. Again, I've been on that green journey. If you've been following me on Instagram, you know how wild that's been. And now I'm on a yellow journey, which is insane. As long as I don't go on an orange journey. Okay, this is Baobab. I think that's how you would pronounce it. And look, this actually created a kind of unique palette. This particular magnetic palette that these are in, it's a 9-pan and it's from AOA Studios. Oh, sorry. It's from AOA Studios through Shop Miss A. How fun is that? Okay, I'm going to swatch these for you. I'm going to do these swatches on the back of my hand because the palette swatches are going to need to go on my arm, but they're probably going to stain now that I think about it. But I really want to get better at doing live swatches in my videos. So I'm going to be smart about this, and I'm actually going to swatch the mattes first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to make these look a little nicer. It's a hard angle to swatch from. I'm watching it happen through a mirror. And then let's do the shimmers, which flow weirdly nicely. I think I'm gonna just swatch them below. I'm just gonna swatch them myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, these don't need as much. Wow, that green. All right, let's... Okay, it's more of like a sea foamy flip, which is kind of interesting actually. And those are the greens. Wow. What a fun little palette I made on accident. Okay, so those I was okay with swatching on camera. Next, I'm gonna open these two, and then I'll film some close-ups and everything, and then we'll go into swatching. So let's talk about this, the Whale Song palette, the bane of my existence. I've tried buying this 3 times now, and I finally was able to get it. All right, all right. Please, no one be broken. Please, nobody be broken. I really want to see if sedation? Oh God. I don't know what that is. This looks like a dupe for one of my favorite singles that I made from the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette. Oh my God. Fluke. Oh my goodness. This is prettier in real life. That's how I feel about a lot of Menagerie's products. This is a Whale Song palette. Because I really wasn't intrigued by the brand, mainly the animal branding. I respect animals. I want them all to be safe. Can we just stop killing them? But like, they're not for me. Like, I'm not a big animal person. So that about the brand didn't intrigue me just because it just wasn't my vibe. But I'm so glad I started buying them. And then we have this. And ironically, I don't like butterflies because they freak me out. So this is a Serenity Palette from Annette and Menagerie Cosmetics. Again, I did say in a couple videos back, I don't have any sort of feeling like with Annette, like at all. However, I do have, I don't know if I want to say respect or there's a word I'm looking for, but I feel a lot towards her because I think it's absolutely amazing that she did a 10 looks one palette with her palette and she plans to do another one, not including the launch video look. So that's 21 looks that she's giving you with her palette, and I just feel like I've not seen many other YouTubers take that kind of initiative in a good way. I mean, of course, like Jaclyn Hill was always using her products, but I'm really impressed, and I'm proud to see somebody using their product that much. I think it's amazing. Like, I wish other creators did it. Like Butte Bean, I love the palette that she did with Shroud. I wish she did more looks with it, because I want that like inspo, you know? Let's fix my little hair. Okay, so this is the outer packaging. Oh God, please don't be broken, please. I don't think anyone... Wow. Okay. So I understand these. Okay, I just said that I went from a journey of green and yellow, and I better not go on an orange journey. Look at that orange. That's a beautiful shade. Wow. Doing live swatches because Amy Loves Makeup does them, and I think she does really good videos. So I'm going to try doing live swatches. So I'm going to swatch the Annette and Menagerie Cosmetics Serenity Palette because I feel like this is the one that people are going to want to see. So I'm going to kind of turn like this, and I'm going to swatch them on my inner arm because I am going to photograph them after. Okay. Again, I have light staining from the shades I already swatched, but nothing comes off of my fingers. So let's see if these feel like other Menagerie shadows. Again, I have lots of them. I have all the other palettes. So, excuse me, I'm falling apart. I start to film and then everything falls apart. So let's go. So, Tranquil. Oh, wow. Okay. It's really pretty. Fluttery. Okay, it's a little powdery, but they kind of are. And then Metamorphosis, this is a really pretty color. I'm gonna swatch in 3s because those are my better fingers. So Tranquil. What was this? Flutterby? Fluttery? And Metamorphosis. I feel like that seems like a really good representation of the shades. Okay. Next we have Evolution, which there's a dupe for this in the Feral palette. Oh, wow. Anew. This kind of looks like a Give Me Glow shade. And then Monarch, which I am really excited for. These feel really good. They feel like a formula I've felt before. I mean, there's only so many different variations of eyeshadow. Oh, wow, okay. Okay. To me, I mean, the color story doesn't really make sense. It's very jumbly, in my opinion, which is why I plan to mix these shades. Next, we have Sunbeam, which is a little less thick, more like Tranquil. Evolution, Monarch were quite thick and flaky. And then we have Imago. Okay, and then Chrysalis is... Chrysalis, why did I say it like that? Is one of the duochromes everyone's like really talking about. Okay, so it still made a bit of a chunk that I had to kind of... That's not right, that's not right. No. Put the wrong shade, okay. Imago? That's a very powerful blue. And then Chrysalis. Oh yeah, so Chrysalis is significantly less chunky, but I feel like that's in a good way. It is less chunky. We're doing pretty good for arm swatches, for the live arm swatches. Next we have Morpho, which is a blue shiny shade. Oh, again, this is not as chunky as Monarch and Evolution. Next, Cocoon. And then Luna, yeah, I can read. Okay, the blue Morpho is like really not shiny, but that's okay, because you could use it to deepen something up. Let me turn my light on and see what this does. Okay. Wow. I am definitely most impressed by the shade. Okay, so I like the Feral palette anyway. I have it right over here. I really like using the greens in this palette, so I know I will like this green. It looks really pretty, but this blue was really impressive in its swatch. Also fluttery. And the yellow was nice. Chrysalis was really nice, and this purple here was really pretty. So yeah, I'm excited to use this. Alrighty, so I haphazardly applied the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime in the shade 1. I really have been liking this. I'd like to purchase shade 2 if it ever comes back in stock at Ulta within the month, because I have a coupon. Okay, so I've decided I'm not gonna swatch Whale Song on camera because there's a lot of videos about it already, and I'm gonna shamelessly plug myself, and I will link down below my swatches on my Instagram. Please go follow me over there. I really love Instagram, and I'm a lot more active over there, and I really enjoy doing my product swatches. So let's jump into this palette. I have my lights on, so I'm a little bit brighter, but I just wanted that for this. So I do definitely think I want to use Fluttery and then maybe a new. That blue was really pretty, but I'm feeling more the pinks and purples. Maybe Chrysalis on the lid, or if I really feel like it, I might dip into Bunny, but I want to try to stay in this palette. Okay, so the hardest thing here is going to be finding a clean brush. Okay, this brush looks like it had pink on it once, so let's use that, yeah? So how are you guys? I've been better. I've been better. I had food poisoning yesterday, so. Okay, very powdery, which I feel like that is a given with Menagerie eyeshadows. My mirror is not adjusted properly. Okay, this is really pretty. It's a good solid pink. I really can't imagine there being any issues with the formula, because I really have been enjoying Menagerie's formula. Rude. Okay. Also, it did not stain my arm when I washed it off, but it did stain my fingers, which makes sense because the way you rub in your fingers for a swatch is a lot different than the way you just kind of lay it on your arm. I mean, this is really taking not much of anything, and it's blending out and being relatively pigmented upon first application. Yeah, I think I'm gonna mix the purple in and then we'll go from there. I suppose even the blue could look cool, but, or the light blue, the light shimmery blue. Yeah, that's really pretty. So now I'm going to take a different brush. This is a Smith this was a Morphe 433, literally because it was pink already, and then this was already a little purple. Smith 230, and we're gonna take the shade Anew. And I'm gonna just, okay, it's a blue-based purple, which is fine. It might be more a neutral. I should probably swatch it next to the little violet ink. Okay, well, this is actually really pretty. Wow, it's staying really, like, the colors are blending, but they're staying true to their color. All right, all right. Again, I have zero complaints with Menagerie's formula, which is one of the reasons I bought the palette more for Menagerie's formula than just supporting the collab. Because again, also, you know, I was really kind of happily taken aback that she did that 10 looks and plans to do another. So that also kind of made me want to support her for like actually going the extra mile with her product for people, because that's kind of hard, you know? Okay, this is really pretty. Oh my god. I'm gonna put it on the outer corner a little more, and then I'll go back in with the pink. Wow. And there is definitely more blues and greens in this palette. So this is probably one of the most pinky purpley looks you'll make, like mixing the purple. Well, obviously there's only two purples and pinks, so the looks are always gonna relatively pull the similarly, like for the mattes, you know? Wow. I love it. I'm so happy I picked this palette up. This is really fun. Okay, so now I am gonna take Chrysalis because I kind of have to, but I'm gonna take it with my finger and I'm not using a base. Jesus, so much comes off. Okay. Okay, I'm experiencing some fallout, but I am also rubbing a shimmer onto my eyelid. So. Oh my, this is really pretty. Oh. Okay, so a little bit of fallout on the inside. I use this big Morphe brush sometimes to try to wipe fallout away. I don't really care a lot of the times. I don't set my concealer, so it's, you know. Okay, let's grab this little Lunar Beauty LBE7. Lunar Beauty said they're coming out with a new palette. I gotta write it down on my list of things I'm allowed to buy. So I think I'm gonna pre-order the Plain Jane palette by Adept. I know. And then that's really it for makeup stuff. Okay. Tranquil's really the only option here. And I know she said she always sprayed it. But like there's that big part of me that's like, why did you have to spray your shadow? Okay, I think my issue is just that it's blue. I don't like its vibe with my eyes. Just gonna take it on my finger and see if that'll amp it up. All right, well, it's too late now, but you got my live reaction. I just don't like that it's blue, but it looks cool, yeah? The only thing I think I wish there was in here was a pink shimmer. I don't know where it would be or what it would replace, but I feel like that's what it was missing. Because, for example, if I had Lily, I would use Lily, but they don't want to sell it to me for some frickin' reason. But, like, I guess it looks less pink when I do that. But you see what I'm saying? Like a pink to go with that. Could have been cool. Could have been cool. All right, well, I'm going to... You know what? Let's put something on the lower lash line. We never do it, but we're here. We are here. We're going to take Metamorphosis and we're going to put that on the lower lash line. Because that's going to connect this random blue we have right now. You see me? Okay, this is a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. But it's also sticking to concealer, so I don't think that's the eyeshadow's fault. This took a turn. this took a turn. I'm also not good at applying under eyeshadow either. I go too low, so here we are. Okay, so what I'm gonna do to help this is I'm gonna pull my eyeshadow up. See, just elongate it a little, help give it some shape. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I like that better than it just sitting like really low. And then I'm gonna take the pink again. I'm gonna pull it up a little higher from the front, like when my eye's resting, you see? Just a big look today. But I mean, the palette is all freaking dark shades, so I don't know what we were thinking. Honestly though, on film it looks really cool. Alrighty, so I did fill my waterline, my lower lash line with the NYX Wonder Pencil in medium. And then for my cheeks, it's the House Labs Head Rush Blush and Highlighter Duo in Cherub and Angelique. What I did first was I applied the blush, and then I applied the highlighter with a fluffy brush. I'm gonna turn my lights off so you can see what it looks like. Like a fluffy brush, and then I re-put the blush on to just kind of meld it all in. Yeah, I'm actually really impressed. The mattes blended so well. I was definitely really happy to see that the purple and the pink held their own while still blending in the middle, and the purple didn't wash away. That's an issue I've had with purple eyeshadows. I know I've not used the Flight Club palette yet, but that's just because my Makeup Hobgoblin just bought it, and then like I need to film with it, but I really wanted to use this just because I know it is going to come back into stock, and it is one of those products that you're kind of fighting tooth and nail for. So, you know, I think it's important for you to know if it's going to be worth it for you. Again, I picked it up on a whim because I was already going to buy Whale Song, and it was in my cart. It stayed there. I was like, I'm going to make shipping worth it. Oh no, I got free shipping because I spent over like $75. So I'm glad that I did that because I'm thoroughly impressed, and I'm excited to mix and match my shadows for Menagerie because I've really enjoyed what I've used from them. I just need to get better about using my products. So again, this is just a first impression. If you'd like to see swatches of the other things I've purchased from Menagerie, please, please, please go check out my Instagram. I try to post swatches of all my new indie makeup over there, and you know, it's permanent and you don't have to watch a video to skip to find it. You can just save it for future reference if that's what you need it for. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment down below your favorite eyeshadow color from this palette, whether the yellow speaks to you or the green, even if you're not buying it. What's the one shade that just pulls you in from this palette? Alrighty, hopefully I see you guys in my next video, and have a great rest of your day. Bye!